Hi everyone, thanks for tuning in. Today is July 20. Let me see. I have to make sure that I'm on the right date. Okay, July 22nd. I'm sorry. Um, Today's July 22nd, 2024. This is the daily read for the collective. Doesn't matter who you are, doesn't matter where you're located. As far as the date is right, hopefully this will be helpful for you and your loved ones. When Eight of Cups energy is something that will improve our lives today, um, this is the energy of searching for something more fulfilling in life. As you can see in this picture, this person is walking away from something that has been established for some time. This person is leaving the cups behind, which means there are emotional baggages, there are things that are linked to emotions. This person has established a lot before in regards to something that was very important for them until this moment. They found a new reason to move beyond the past and move to a upper level. So the good sign is for this energy, we are moving closer to our calling. And please be aware that not everyone's gonna understand what we will be doing today, because some of us might receive comments about we being not staying in the course of doing something, and also letting go of something that is important. So I think some of us will get some of these kind of messages, or maybe they're not gonna tell us how we feel. I mean how they feel, but some of the people around us will feel like, okay, we are lacking in the energy, we are losing our momentum, we don't want to excel in what we are currently doing or what we have been doing. But we have to understand the fact that it's not the truth. But for some of you, it might be a low energy day. But for some of us, today will be a day where we decide to move beyond some kind of situations that have been saturated, and we understand the fact that there's no growth, so we have to move on. Can be related to relationships, love relationships, business relationships, or our relationships with our past. So Eight of Cups energy, sometimes it can mean physical low energy, and I advise you to not focus on just being tired, because the good sign when we are being tired, we are also having a time to reflect and to actually calm down our nerves. So even though, generally societies expect us to be always productive, always doing the right thing, always doing the positive thing, but sometimes slowing down Even slowing down in the thought process will still help us to gain insights and get in touch with our callings. What's going to be our next step? Um, what can we do to release ourselves from the things that are dragging us down and stagnated for so long? Even though we do believe that there is the emotional weight, um, there is the emotional burden, there's the emotional side of staying in a situation. Um, we have the calling to move on. I'm not saying some of you will never see that person again, probably. Uh, it's possible that you have to let go of that person, but at the same time, um, there's also the possibility of needing to let go of the situation before it gets better. So, if you are in a relationship situation that is problematic, I would advise you to think about it, to see if the situation is already reaching a point where you can't do anything further, then the only way is to move on. And you know what? When you move on, the energy will shift. And when the energy shifts, um, the dynamics of the situation will also change. Um, and hopefully that will bring a more positive future for such relationship. On a physical level, some of you might consider hiking or going to places that are taller than usual. Perhaps some of you will feel relieved or feel refreshed when you are hiking or maybe going to places that is not simply on the ground floor. Like you can go to second floor, third floor, um, because some of you, I think the height. If you feel like height has an effect on you, which is positive, which has been positive, there might be places that you can think about to visit, and those places might be higher than the places that you usually visit. So it really depends. It depends from person to person. Also, I have to tell you that eight of cups, sometimes it means a stagnation of water element. So please make sure that the water element in your body is being processed effectively and healthily. Some of you might consider lowering your sodium level, because sodium, some people can't take that much. And then when they take too much or maybe too little, they will have problems in regards to maintaining a healthy level of fluid and moisture in our body. So be aware of the water elements. Make sure your car has enough coolant. Make sure that the pipes are running well and nothing is stuck. Some of you, if you have problems about the drains in your house, if you're starting to seeing a lot of gnats and a lot of insects, it's possible that they come out from the pipe. If you haven't been cleaning your pipe for so long, I would suggest you to at least try to get rid of some of the residues and the trash within the pipe. You can do it with some chemicals, but I think chemicals can be kind of sensitive for some situations, because when you do the chemicals, it's always possible to break the pipe, right? So if you cannot afford breaking the pipe, I would suggest you to, at least, um, you know, have a tank of water and then just pour in the pipe to see if, uh, you know, if something can be drained. And also, you can also use the plumbing. Well, I forgot the word for that. But anyway, when you go to toilet, um, sometimes you have to use that to help you help the drain. So whatever that is not harmful um, and actually safe to do with the pipes, please do it, because that will help removing some of the blockages inside the pipe. And last but not least, if you feel nostalgic today, or you feel like you're not very motivated today, um, please be kind to yourself and be kind to the others, because Eight of Cups energies, it can be, kind of sometimes not satisfied about a situation, and we have to know that sometimes dissatisfaction is not always about the other person or the others in our lives. Maybe it will express in such way, and then some people around us will feel dissatisfied by us also, because they thought we are dissatisfied with them. But it can be just the surface. We might be dissatisfied for something on a surface, but on a deeper level, we are actually dissatisfied about something we have a calling, and that's dissatisfaction is actually not the main issue, but it is actually a guiding beacon, an indicator to push us forward emotionally. So if you have any negative thoughts about this kind of mentality or the feelings you have today, please utilize that as a motivation for you and for the others to move beyond the stagnation, but not simply just blaming ourselves or blaming the others, because it is crucial to live beyond and to understand beyond the surface, and to understand the subtext of life. So even though sometimes it doesn't feel well, those kind of feelings, those kind of negative thoughts, or maybe thought process, are actually still leading us to a better future. When we feel dissatisfied about something, that means we are looking for improvement in our lives. So it can be a good thing, but also I would say we have to live in moderation. We don't want to be too harsh on both ourselves and the others, but the emotional awareness is necessary for us to get in touch with our true callings and our callings for the next destination of life. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. If you like the video, please consider liking and subscribing. I really appreciate. And I will talk to you next time. Take care.